Welcome to Paradise TV. I'm Carly Wegner. Thanks for joining us. Tonight we are coming to you from the Seminole Casino Immokalee. The Seminole Casino Immokalee is one of Southwest Florida's #1 destinations, and it's not just because it's nonstop 24/7 gaming. The action goes hand in hand with the many events that go on at the Seminole Casino Immokalee. Not only is this where Paradise wins, this is where Paradise plays. The fun never ends. With more than 1,200 slots, 34 live table games, and a poker room, you are sure to find action that suits your style. We, of course, will have a lot more from the casino coming up later in the show, including big news that will have you flying off your seats. But for now, let's go ahead and get things started.
In tonight's show, we take you to the best place in Paradise that you can possibly imagine.
This is one of Fort Myers' hidden treasures.
We're about to travel 350 feet in the air on a zip line into a museum that you will not find anywhere else in Paradise.
Food so good, you'll be pinching yourself. Teeing it up with some pro athletes for a good cause.
When it comes to Paradise, young or old, big or small, this place really does have something for everyone. Case in point, the Imaginarium Science Center. This place really is a must visit. Check it out. Here at the Imaginarium Science Center, you can let your imagination run wild.
We are a STEM-focused institution, and we are making science fun for everyone. We have lots of exhibits on science, technology, engineering, and math. We have earth science exhibits, we have physics, we have an Idealab engineering design studio, C2C touch tanks with stingrays and horseshoe crabs, all sorts of stuff here.
Now, when you say the words like physics, though, and math and science, this is a fun place to learn all about that, right?
You don't know that you're learning. We trick you by having fun.
Yes, this is a place where both grandkids and grandparents can learn a little something.
I don't ever come here without learning something myself. This is one of Fort Myers' hidden treasures.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic place.
So what makes this place so fantastic? Well, for starters, when was the last time you got to touch a stingray?
This is one of our most popular attractions. This is our stingray touch tank. So we have a bamboo shark that lives in here. We have 3 different types of stingrays in here right now. We have Atlantic stingrays, we have Cortez stingrays, we have yellow stingrays, and they're all juveniles, so they're going to be able to grow up in our tank, and they're going to be really super cool to touch.
Super cool and kind of slimy. From water to wind, another must-see or must-do is to step inside their hurricane center.
And you get to experience close to hurricane force winds.
All right, wish me luck. With a little luck and a whole lot of wind, it is a sight to see and feel. Woo! I survived.
How do I look?
Yes, a place to survive, learn, imagine, but most of all, have fun. All right, you definitely need to check out the Imaginarium. Not only is it a great day trip, but it's also a great place to take the kids for the summer. They have a lot of programs there. Speaking of learning fun and interesting things, let's get to tonight's trivia question. What is the difference between a hurricane and a typhoon? The answer is coming up a little later in the show. You know you're getting older when you tell yourself, they didn't have that when I was a kid. Well, times are changing, because for this next story, they definitely did not have this when I was a kid.
Cannonball!
You are right about that, Carly. They didn't have this when I was a kid either. I am, of course, referring to the zip lining at MOSI in Tampa. Visitors are encouraged to zip their way into the fun, but first you have to navigate their SkyTrail rope course. Experience almost 3 dozen elements on this multi-leveled structure. Now, once you have conquered that, you can zip your way over the museum to even more fun. This is an exhibit that is almost too fun for words.
Well, the first time I came in, my eyes were like this, and my mouth was like that, and I was like, wow, this is amazing!
Before we bring our feet back to earth, let me take you to a place now above water where you can fly. Yes, I said fly.
I believe it's time for me to fly.
Strap on a jetpack, fire it up, and a powerful blast. 1,000 gallons of water a minute propels you on the ride of your life.
You're floating on air. You're just like a bird.
You can even walk on water, literally.
People are active, want to get a rush, looking for excitement. That's our customer.
Also out on the water at the Revolution Cable Park, wakeboarders and skiers seem to speak their own language.
The front side, back side 360s, you have some backflip rail hits, front board rail hits, you know, toe side approaches, 540, 700s, 900s if you're really friggin' awesome.
I like to hit the kickers.
If you've been paying attention, you'll see that there's not a boat to be found out here. These skiers are pulled by an elaborate cable system.
It's very similar to a snow ski chairlift.
But that's where the similarities end.
Instead of, being in a straight line and going up and down a mountain, this system, is constantly pulling riders around the pond. After launching from the dock, these adrenaline junkies flip, twist, slide, jump, and wipe out.
I can personally tell you from experience, I've wiped out in every inch of this lake, and it's pretty well all the same.
Whatever the skill level, these adventure seekers will tell you the skills are a small price to pay for the thrills.
It's basically just excitement. I love it so much.
For more information on this or any story you see on Paradise TV, log on to our website, fox4now.com/paradise.
We are just getting started in tonight's episode of Paradise TV. There's still a lot more coming up.
Later, we take to the sky for a view of paradise you won't see anywhere else. Also coming up, burgers and beer? We'll take you there. Up next, we go to the movies. And trust us, this isn't your normal theater. But first, tonight's Pictures in Paradise, brought to you by the Seminole Casino Immokalee.